Hey everybody, welcome to Creative Central. So glad you're joining us on a Monday edition. If you can believe it, we did it on a Monday.
We're ahead.
We're ahead. Yeah, that'll change. But no, but we've got some great stuff to talk about with you guys today, and just want to pass on some exciting stuff that's been happening behind the scenes. But before we jump into any of that, let's talk about last Sunday. And of course, Jason was getting a much needed break. But you guys did a great job. And here's one of the things that I know we had some frustrations with some techie stuff and some media stuff, and we've already talked through those, and we'll get them all worked out for you guys. But I just want to commend everyone, even though you had again some challenges. You guys did a great job. The biggest flub that we had was that there was the video on the side screens instead of the words. In the grander scheme of things, that's not the worst thing in the world. We had the words on the center screen, so it wasn't like people couldn't engage in worship. It was just something different, and so I noticed some people were a little thrown off by that and distracted. But hey, those things are going to happen from time to time. But I just want to tell you guys, especially media and tech, I appreciate what you guys did last week. You made it run, and we had a great day, and it was a good service. So I just want to commend you guys with that. And for the worship team, hey, we didn't have a drummer last week. We played with tracks. Any place else, that would have been really difficult. You guys just made it so easy. So thank you, everyone. Great day. Looking forward to what God's going to do this week. And speaking of this week, let's turn our attention towards Sunday. One of the things that we're going to do is, well, first, before we even get that, why don't you tell them about what's been going on as you're getting ready for this week? Yeah.
So, if you don't know, last week we got our internet installed. Originally, we killed half of Perryton doing it, but we've got their internet back up.
Share that story. Share the story.
Yeah, so if you don't know, and if you're not geeky, this doesn't matter to you, but we are supposed to be on 250 meg internet, 250 meg down, 25 meg up. When they set us up on that, they called in and said, okay, we're getting ready to test. The guy said, I'm ready. He hit go, and the guy on the other end said, whoa, wait, we can't do that. And we said, whoa, why not? And he said, well, apparently the equipment we're running on, that was a quarter of the bandwidth for half of Perryton that we were pulling into the building at that moment. So we've actually heard from some people that, as we've shared that, they've been shocked because their internet went down at that exact same time. So long story short, they rerouted us, which awesome PTCI. Thank you guys for your help. But they rerouted us to a new piece of equipment. So we do have our internet speeds. We are up and running. In fact, this week we will be beginning testing our video streaming apps and making sure all that's ready to go. And who knows, we may video stream live Sunday morning. Can't hurt, right?
Yeah, and we'll do some tests, some soft launches, things like that. But in the real world, to give you guys a practical sense of what this is doing for us, normally when we upload a video, say for our Sunday morning service, it could be anywhere from 18 to 24 hours for that video to upload. Today, it took 30 minutes. And that's just a huge thing for us because it enables us to upload videos like this to you guys, where I know that Pastor Brian is thinking about doing some Facebook live streaming starting this Wednesday. So it just opens up a whole new realm for us to be able to communicate via video, gospel to people all over the world, and it helps us do what we do more efficiently. So that's a huge, huge thing for us. So really excited about that. So as we move forward for this Sunday, we're going to start working towards doing some of those tests. So just come in prepared. It won't change fundamentally what you guys do, but it will give us the ability to start monitoring and seeing how this works. And it's just that one step forward in what we're doing as far as reaching people with the gospel.
And really, to give you guys an idea, if you haven't been paying much attention, we are going to use the Church Online platform for our online video, which is Life Church's video app, basically. We have that set up, and there's only about 2 people that know actually how to get to that right now because there's nothing there. Well, I got an email after Sunday morning, and it was just audio, that there were 2 guests that were logged into our Church Online app that we haven't even told anybody exists.
So they just found it.
So I have no clue who those two people were, but there were two guests logged into that. I'm sorry if that was you. I apologize because nobody else was there doing
Yeah.
anything. But that's just, I mean, that's how real this is, that we haven't even said a word, and there's people that are checking some of it out when they're finding it. So that next step we can take is just going to make it that much better.
Yeah, and in my research, it shows that 46% of the world's population has access to the
Yeah.
internet. That's over 3 billion people. That's our reach. Anybody who has access to the internet can have access to this. Will they all find us? Probably not, but it's the potential that we have to reach people. So you never know who's going to be online, who's going to be engaging with that. So really, really excited about all this stuff that's happening and what we're going to be able to do in the future. All right, well, turning our attention towards this week, we're going to run again with tracks. I'm not going to play guitar. I'm just going to do microphone stuff. So we're going to do This Is Living, You Came to My Rescue. We will do the song, The One That Really Matters, which was our new song. I've got a track for that. Remember, team, there is a tempo change in that. We go from 72 to 80 BPM in the middle of that song. So the track makes that transition. The click track automatically changes, so that will be helpful for you guys. Great Are You Lord, just kind of vamp on that through ministry time, and then we'll go into Lead Me to the Cross, the Shane and Shane version, and that will be our final song. Beyond that, it should be a pretty normal Sunday. The only difference is I will be preaching, and so we'll be working and getting stuff together for that. So that's as far as what we're doing on worship side. What do you got on tech?
Tech, guys, it's going to be a pretty straightforward service. I mean, like Tim said, we're going to have the track, so it's going to affect you audio guys more so than anybody. But please be there Thursday night.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if all goes right, I will have your headsets in place so we can start playing with those and kind of setting that. I don't expect that to be a major transition, but we better know what we're doing before we get there as far as that goes. But then the rest of Sunday is going to run like normal. There may be a couple tech things that we do between Tim's message and us as far as on the TV and stuff. But we'll iron all that out and let you know as it comes up.
Yeah, and I'll coordinate definitely with Jason if I'm going to do anything out of the ordinary. I'll finish up my sermon prep this week, and we'll get that going. All right, well, looking future-wise to what's happening, I am going to sit down and do the schedule for the month of June, Wednesday. I've sent out an email to the worship team. Guys, go ahead and put in your blockout dates. I know with vacations and things that are going on in June, it's more important now than ever. And plus, since we have Kevin who's going to be taking a break for that month, I just want to make sure that we coordinate everything so that whoever's on the team, whoever's leading that week has what they need so that we can still maintain what we're doing for the month of June. So it's going to be a good month. I'm really excited about it. Pastor's going to get into a new series starting first week in June on Galatians. So that's going to be really good for us. So that's upcoming. And then the following Sunday, not this Sunday, but next, the 29th, I believe.
Yeah.
We have Impact will be leading worship. And also in that, Brian wants to try and pull in some of our tech volunteers from Impact into Sunday morning. And so what we're going to do is this Sunday afternoon, we're going to do a practice. I know that we're going to get Justin Cole on lights, and we're going to get Kyle on sound. Of course, he does that for us anyway. But we're going to try and pull in some other people and kind of give it more of an impact and give those people an opportunity to serve on Sunday morning as well. Of course, it's the Impact Worship Team. So a lot of you guys will hopefully be able to take a break for that week. I will be out of town. It's Teresa and I's anniversary, so we're going to go to Dallas for a few days. So if you guys have any questions, I'll be here leading up to it on Thursday nights. But after that, Jason will be able to help you guys with anything you need. Beyond that, anything else?
No, I'm the same way as Tim, guys. I want to get the June schedule out and up and going as quickly as possible. So again, you take sure that you've done your blockout dates, or I know when you won't be available, so that we can start getting you plugged in, and we'll roll through the summer.
Yeah. All right, team. Appreciate everything that you do. If you've got any questions, comments, snide remarks, glorious praises, feel free to let us know. We're here to help support you in whatever we can so that you can be as successful as possible. We love you. Can't do this without you. You're making a difference each and every week.
Yeah.
You guys have a great week.